Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's Honcho Jose with my dog.
Hey, Jay.
Ah! That was like first take. You feel me? Now we get down. Back on the worst reacts. Too hot to handle to prison wife. I'm not desperate. I don't know who she is. Apparently, she was on Too Hot to Handle. White woman right here on the screen, obviously, as you guys can see with us. Let us know what season she was on Too Hot to Handle. I never watched Too Hot to Handle, but to prison wife. Now, them prison niggas got game. So
yeah, that's facts.
them prison niggas got game. So we finna see what happened here.
Yeah, I'm curious. I want to see the timeline. Let me see this.
Handle, and now my relationship gets judged because I married an inmate in prison in America. Mama, I'm in love with a criminal. My mom actually loves this design.
We're soulmates.
This is a prison personality. It's a fantasy.
Leave your negativity off of my side and off of our love.
It's like adopting a pet from shelter.
When she called me and told me I'm married to someone who's in prison, I was like, what? What's going on?
Zamira doesn't even know all about my plans with Joshua yet.
My concern was that he won't change when he gets out, and that's gonna affect you so in a bad way. Do you guys discuss that, or?
Hello, this is a free call from...
It's Josh. I love my wife, Laura.
an incarcerated individual at...
Hi.
Hi, baby.
My name is Laura. I'm 27 years old and I'm a real estate agent. Now I'm married to a prisoner in America. His current sentence is 7 years. He's been in prison so far for a little bit over 3, but he can get released after 4.5 years for house arrest.
Wait,
so he'll have
How
to...
long is this prison?
7 years, he served 3.
Oh, so he's already served 3.
Yeah, but she's saying that he could probably get out a little bit earlier.
Oh, for good behavior type stuff?
He's not a horrible looking dude, so it makes sense to me.
No,
Probably.
yeah, no, he's not bad. Look, that cross or that dagger, that's a knife. I don't know, on his forehead it's throwing me off.
Yeah, 21 Savage.
You feel me?
stay on house arrest for 6 more months. Before, I had everything when it comes to like materialistic stuff and financial stuff.
She just seems bougie. I'm surprised she went for a prison dude. Like,
bro, it's not.
It's the game. You're right. It's the game. It's the game.
And mind you, though,
I was traveling.
Dudes who are in prison, all they want to do is just talk to a girl anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
You see what I'm saying?
You think she's being loyal outside of their interactions?
I'll break it down like this. It seems like she met him while he was already in prison. So, most likely. But let's say he went to prison, then they just got married while he was in prison. Nah, she you feel me? Because she met him as a free man.
Right.
But I feel like because she met him as a prisoner,
if that's what happened, I don't remember.
If that's what happened, I don't think.
How would they even encounter? Is that like their prison dating apps or some shit?
Yeah.
Maybe on a dating.
You gotta think about it. Them niggas use phones in there.
Yeah, that's true.
In the world, I was like doing everything you could imagine, but I never felt like satisfied from within. That was because I needed love. But since I found him, I realized that that was what I was missing.
We both are very intense and we love very extremely.
As soon as I seen the first picture that she sent me, like I was like blown away. And at first I felt like she was a catfish, because how could somebody as hot as her be like hitting me up? I felt like I was falling in love with her within weeks of us talking very quickly.
My friend Zamira is coming today. I actually met Zamira on a TV show that I was part of.
When Laura first told me about Joshua,
I think I'm starting to realize what season this is from. I don't know.
I have a question. Who's you choosing, Samira or the other one?
If it ain't snowing, I'm not going.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd go Samira though. Samira, I think just Samira like had better facial structure.
It's more raw.
Yeah.
The other girl, like she got a lot of things done. I don't even know her name, but Samira looks more raw, more natural, like a natural beauty to it.
I like Samira.
shock.
My plan was to live my single life a little bit more. Zamira doesn't even know all about my plans with Joshua yet, like my move to the US.
When she called me and told me like I'm married to someone who's in prison, I was like, what?
Somebody on this people on the 2 Out 2 Handle cast, it makes sense. They would do some type of shit like this. It makes sense. I never watched this. They some outgoing people, to say the least. They would do something like this.
What's going on? I didn't have words for that moment. I had reservations. Is it the right decision? Is she doing the right thing?
Oh my god, komm rein schnell. What was your first reaction when you found out he's in prison?
I was shocked, to be honest.
But I was more shocked about the fact that you're married than even the fact that he's in prison.
I mean, we want to spend our lives together, so why hold back?
Yeah, true.
YOLO. You only live once.
That's true.
I met Joshua on a website called Ride a Prisoner. I was planning to fly home to Germany to see my family last year in December. One day before Christmas, and I couldn't take the flight. It was very like...
I wonder what makes him like go on that app.
Yeah, that. But here's the thing though, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's probably, all right, for me, she's not getting the attention that other dudes wasn't probably getting.
No, 100%.
And then also, you gotta think about it. Prisoners have interesting stories. She probably
but I don't think that's what she was on the app for. Let me hear interesting story. You can go on Reddit for that shit.
No, but I'm saying like she probably wanted someone that had substance. Because if you went to prison, you got substance, so you could talk about like a lot of stuff that you've seen, what made you even go to prison, why you did. You know what I'm trying to say?
So I just think it might be the higher class men that, because she's a good looking girl, she's probably like been on yachts and stuff. The higher class men aren't exactly what she wants, because she probably wants loyalty and these things that she's not getting from them.
That's what I'm saying.
And so
look, who else is he gonna talk to? That's what I'm saying.
Like spontaneous for me to go on this website. I mean, I just saw it on TikTok. I was feeling so sad at home. I cannot spend time with my family, and I could just imagine how they would feel in prison without their families all the time. Didn't really have an intention to like really get into a conversation with a prisoner. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, but turned out a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Then I saw my husband's account or profile, and it says that he writes poetry, and I write poetry too, so I was super interested in reading his poetry. He sent me his poems, and I really thought it's very like emotionally intelligent and has a lot of depth to it. And then he asked me if I was just interested in his poems or if I also want to get to know him. We started having phone calls every day. It started from like 1 to 2 hours a day to like 8 to 11 hours once. He writes me poems minimum once a week. You're my life, my soul, and the other half of me. The day that we met, I felt my heart drop. There is no one like you in this world. What were your like initial concerns about my relationship and marriage with him?
My concern was a little that he won't change when he gets out, and maybe that's gonna affect you so in a bad way. Do you guys discuss that, or?
Yeah, of course. We talk about stuff like this every day.
The real question is, what is he in jail?
Yeah, they haven't said that. I don't know.
Like, because she said don't change, so that made me think, like, what is he in jail
Maybe
for?
Domestic abuse.
I don't know.
I mean, he was very young and he blames himself and everything, but like he takes responsibility. But my view, like psychologically, he was influenced so much and had the wrong role models, so he never was really able to like make the right decisions. But now he knows this is definitely wrong, so.
On a bad day, when he's not there, you're so lonely and you managed all the stuff alone. How is that going?
I mean, we're on the phone most of the time, so we do all our daily activities.
Crazy, how?
We're just on the phone with everything we do.
We really like stay on the phone and spend time with each other. We used to spend anywhere from 5 to like almost 12 hours a day, every day for almost 6 whole months straight. I know that our love is real. We're both really good at
communicating.
How much are the calls in prison or jail?
Well, it depends. I think because it's international, it might be more expensive. But I know the price range is like for like 30 minutes. I don't know. It depends. Like in Florida, at least where we stay, I know it's like $5 a call.
Damn, so she paying
$5 every 30 minutes.
She in love with him.
conflict. Yeah, communicating. I mean, yeah.
I have a doll of my husband with his face on it, so I can cuddle it, and he's on the phone at the same time, so we always fall asleep on the phone together.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy though.
We already talked more than usual couples would do in more than like 3.5 years, like pure talking. Did you guys realize, by the way, that I got married before having sex with the person?
It's so much more intimate somehow. I don't, like, even though it's not intimate physically, but it's more intimate emotionally. When I first went to jail, I was very nervous. First of all, I never went to jails. I had to travel to a whole other continent for this meeting.
Obviously, I had some doubts. I'm in love with him virtually, but what if I don't feel it in real life?
There's this drawing game on TikTok, and we did it in a visiting room. But as soon as he came out, I felt so happy, and I saw him, and it was exactly as on the phone and as on the video calls, and we were just vibing perfectly, and everything was great.
To get married in prison, and how was the ceremony?
Well, it all went a little bit fast. After 6 weeks, he basically proposed to me because we realized we want to be together and spend our lives together. So my husband surprised me with a tattoo of my name on his finger and our wedding date. And he also has our zodiac signs. So I also wanted to dedicate my whole hand to him. 11/11 has a special meaning for us, and the butterfly, because how we even met each other is all kind of based or thanks to the butterfly effect, because I couldn't take my plane.
That was
You think being too attached like that could always be a red flag, especially for somebody who just went to prison? Again, we don't know what it could be for.
Yeah.
But it could be for domestic violence. Like, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't want him too attached.
I don't, but like but here things, some people like that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So,
but maybe
like,
you
for
know you don't
me-
want them to get possessive.
Yeah, for me, I think that's red flag. But
yeah.
I can't,
In this case, I'm saying it's red flag.
even still, like, you know, because here things, she might be just as upset. Like, they're on the phone constantly and stuff like that.
But you know, a lot of toxic relationships stem from them being possessive.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
It's like, you know, you're always watching what that next person's doing. Oh no.
the best day of my life. That was probably the funnest day in my whole entire 21 years of living.
oh,
I
he
was seeing
younger,
this
too.
trend on TikTok where people said, is somebody gonna match my freak? And then saying something crazy that they did. Oh, let me post our prison wedding video because that's like a crazy thing to do. Yeah, it just went viral. And then after that, almost all of our videos went viral. So me and Joshua, we weren't allowed to see each other, not even on video, for the last 60 days. Just because I was wearing something like this and you're not allowed really to show shoulders or something. Tomorrow, we'll finally be able to have video calls again. Well, we can use this as a platform for us to share a real love story, but also like inspire people and show that prisoners are not all bad and they can change until he gets out, and then you're done. So my husband was never a violent person. People think if you go to prison you have to be a violent person. No, we're not cavemen anymore, right? Then how is so many people's first reaction always like, can he provide for you? I don't think I am promoting anything. I'm just sharing our love story. It's like adopting a pet from shelter. I'm not saying anyone should copy it. This is a prison personality. It's a fantasy. He's on his best behavior.
How do you feel about that? Like, what would you like? So, like, if you found someone, like, let's say you had a homie or a homegirl that said, yeah, bro, I just found this person in prison. Like, what's your initial thoughts and reactions?
I would try to see where that stems from, because obviously that's unconventional. So I'd be like, all right, what do you like? What made you even go there in the first place? What do you like about this person? Then I would see, like, because actions speak louder than words. They can tell me whatever they want. So then I would try to peep, like, again, I would pay attention to that obsessiveness. I would pay attention to how she turned into a platform.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when people necessarily do that, because then I feel like it's just like
Fake.
Oh,
Okay.
but we'll see when he gets out of prison if they continue posting, because it could have all just been a scheme to get some views.
Right.
She was like, oh, let me find a dude. Let me plan this out. I was just on this show. Let me go get a dude that's in prison. Let me do some crazy stuff that I could monetize.
Right.
So maybe that's what I would think about. Like, all right, are you like, is this for real? Like, I would question it, because it's unconventional. It's not like, why would you even go do that in the first place?
No, that's
Especially
real.
such a good looking girl like her.
That's real.
Why would you even have to go to prison? Like, you don't gotta go to prison.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Now, if she was like an ugly ass girl, like, I know she don't get no men. It's hard to believe she don't get no attention.
Right.
It's hard to believe that.
Right.
So that would think, like, that's kind of
Are
funny.
you choosing right now?
Yeah,
Right?
like you're choosing, but you're not choosing correctly. That's what I would think.
You choose.
If you're filling the blanks, it must be desperate. There are literally millions of other normal men. I have this series about the website Write a Prisoner, and I make people aware. Look, check their crimes before, like, research it if you ever want to text someone, because there is really bad people on this website, and I'm really trying to make aware of that and not to romanticize the whole thing too much. This will end up on the news one day. I mean, we are already on the news, so. We already started working together. We started building a clothing brand. This is one of my favorite designs too. It says daddy issues. We turned all the hateful comments into something positive and something cool. Mama, I'm in love with a criminal. My mom actually loves this design. We're saying at least my trauma made me interesting, because all of these people follow us and talk about us now on TikTok, so just own it. So mostly people say the typical daddy issues. People think that I send him money, which is not true. My husband actually has his family who supports him for his food and whatever monthly. Like, we even share the cost of our phone calls. Well, mostly I try to just politely answer, because you can't fight hate with hate. What I love most about Joshua is that he shows his vulnerable side. Like, he's really emotionally intelligent, and I think that's very rare in this generation. I'll text you. I love you too. This is too cute, and I hear he's getting out soon, so I'm incredibly happy for you all. I love comments like this. I had my doubts about him and...
Alright, whatever. She's a cool girl. She's hella cool.
I just want to know what he went to jail for. Like, what's his crime?
I don't know why it's not being discussed.
They should have told us that off the rip. If they would have told us that, I would have been more okay.
Maybe we weren't listening.
But nah, bro, they ain't say it, bro. I was trying to listen the whole time, bro. But man, that's it for this video today. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what y'all would do in the comment section. How y'all feel about it.
Somebody said hug your daughters and tell them you love them.
But yeah, man. So, the comment sections are going crazy right now, bro. But that's it for this video. Honcho Zay with my dog.
AJ.
You feel me? Jugs is not here today, but he's going to be here next time on the next reaction. Signing out. Peace.